maybe you guys have already figured this out. Steven Seagal has actually not lost a fight against anyone. Now, we know the stories of Jean-Claude Van Damme challenging him, Chuck Norris discrediting him, and Jean Lebel, one of my all-time favourite grapplers and martial arts people, saying that he choked Steven Seagal out. Now, as already mentioned, I absolutely adore Jean Lebel. He also gave legitimacy to Bruce Lee. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. And there's only a small handful of people that did see it who don't have any video evidence. So we would need to just blindly trust other people. That means we also have to trust a lot of people that have credited Steven Seagal with being a badass. There are a couple out there. Steven Seagal's trained with Daniel Cormier, with Luke Rockhold, both saying that, hey, if he gets your joints, you're a goner. Don't let him grab your wrist or your leg or anything like that. And he's also trained with Lyoto Machida and Anderson Silva. And yes, Anderson Silva did kind of mock him later on. There is video evidence of him teaching both of those guys a kick that they then used to knock out Vitor Belfort and Randy Couture. Shortly afterwards, Randy Couture challenged Steven Seagal to a fight, and Steven Seagal says he was confused. He worked with Randy in a couple of movies and thought they were friends. But okay, if he wanted a fight, they can have one behind closed doors. He also said the same to Bas Rutten when Bas Rutten mocked him on the MMA talk show. I forgot what it was. It was a really good one. By the way, Bas Rutten's one of my all-time MMA favorites. But it's just occurred to me we don't actually have video evidence of him losing a fight against anyone. I was watching Space Ice, very good YouTuber, makes a mockery of all of Steven Seagal's movies. You should check him out, he's a very funny guy. Then the algorithm, YouTube, suggested a couple of mixed martial artists, and I saw about 6 or 7 videos of YouTubers saying that they would beat Steven Seagal up, they would tap him out, and they'd make him beg for mercy. And maybe they would on strength alone, or speed alone, or technique alone, all those things combined. I did notice that a lot of people in the comment sections were quoting Joe Rogan, and also one of the videos quoted Joe Rogan when Joe Rogan was talking about Steven Seagal being a legit Aikido practitioner, and then asking, well, he's legit in Aikido, but how legit is Aikido? And then Joe Rogan says it's probably only good against people that don't know what they're doing. And that's where the YouTubers usually respond to, yeah, they're better off learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, for example. Now, I actually practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I haven't been in a while, guilty as charged, and I don't practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as often as I might catch wrestling, but I can wholeheartedly say the same thing about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's only good against someone who doesn't know what they're doing. If I try to take someone down or grab their leg and push them to the ground and they know what a takedown is, and they have a knife in their pocket, then I'm toast. Doesn't matter how many hours of rolls I've done, I'm toast. I'm a toasty roll. Also, there's actually videos of me out there getting my behind whooped in MMA practice by my teammates. So there's actually video evidence of me getting whooped. So if somebody was to review that and say, oh, I'd take Kareem, that lanky idiot, no problem, then I'd say, oh yeah, you're probably right.
정말 감사합니다.